a good way to put it is, I think it can be found in verse. I'm sorry, I don't remember, but there are characteristic of people who is one with Christ. So it says here in verse 2, I believe, be completely humble and gentle, be patient, bearing with one another in love. Make every effort to keep the unity of part of the ministry as well. So which makes sense, right? Because I think in a community or in a relationship where we understood that there's an inclination to serve more than to expect is a healthy one. So I remember having a discussion. I forgot to whom. It's about a healthy relation. It's a healthy relationship. So an ideal relationship. I'm talking about like as a couple, right? As a husband and wife, or if you have a relationship. An ideal relationship is a relationship where it's not wanting. So it's a relationship where you don't need to ask for the other's affection and care, but you both have the longing to provide for one another. So in that case, if we are set to serve and to become humble, then there is no need for someone to become lacking and are the attribute that help us unify people. So this is the thing, right? SDA Church. Lots of my friends are not familiar with our church, but some who do, one thing that they will say is, "Oh, after church you usually have the potluck things, right? So you serve people and we each you eat in a community and stuff like that, right?" So things like that, I personally think gets to people because we as a human, not necessarily, I guess all across culture can relate to that. We as a community like these kind of events when we can interact, right? Like through eating together and stuff like that. It's something that is universal to us as a human to serve one another. So it's evident not only at church, but I think everywhere. Even funny thing is, yesterday I hear a podcast. I believe it's about burial ceremonies and stuff like that. And people often ask, and people often feels weird that some cultures arrange like a lunch meeting at a funeral, people eating together after someone's passing. And there's a guy who have an opinion that, well, why not, right? Like I think it's a good opportunity to for people in hard times, especially so that they can relate to each other. So they have a common activity. Like when you eat, you serve one another, and so it's a good thing that there's a mean to actually for us to bond that way. So I think